Clarity. How to be clear in your goals, how to clearly define who you want to become, and how to clearly be clear in what you want in your life, personal, financial, familial, relationship, everything. That is what I'm striving towards for these next 2 months is to be fully clear in what I want to be and who I want to become and what do I want to achieve. To strive for this mental clarity, been watching a couple YouTube videos on like things like questions to answer to yourself in order to become to have full clarity in your goals and the person that you want to your goals and the person you, in order for you to become to achieve those goals. And so I just asked myself what do I want to in next year in 2023, what is the goal that I ultimately want to achieve. And I wrote down I want to achieve 20K by the end of next year. So I thought to myself, who what would I have to do in order to achieve 20 grand? To achieve that, I would need to provide some sort of value to people, where I would need to provide some value to people, and they find it valuable enough to where they come to me and they ask me for my experiences and for my help, and I could just sort of provide them my experiences and my value in return, and they give me monetary value for my experiences. That's the value I give them. In return, I get monetary value. So I But in order to achieve that, I need to exceed the value that I give. I need to give the value that is worthy 20K per month. So I don't know how I'm going to achieve that right now. Right now I'm learning. I'm practicing copies, and I think I'll achieve it through that route, but I'm not 100% sure if this is the route that I'm going to take. This If this is the route I'm gonna take. So I know what I have to do. I know why I wanted to do. The reason why I want to achieve 20K per month is to be able to show show myself, give confidence, and I for sure know deep within me that I know I'm able to do this because I have proven to myself that I'm able to do difficult tasks. I've lost 50 pounds in a year. I fasted for 5 days straight, no food. I've I've ri- I've I ran like 5 between 5 6 miles 2 days straight. And for someone who's like obese, I'm obese. I'm fat as fuck. For me to achieve those things and delay my gratification, I know it's given me enough confidence in myself to become the person who will achieve this 20K per month. And so I was thinking, what qualities do I lack to become this, to become the person who earns 20K per month? Well, let me go back. I want to answer the question. The why, the why. I want to achieve 20K. Want to obviously give myself more confidence in myself, and also to kind of like it's like to prove to my family and my cousins and my aunts and uncles, showing that like there is another way. There 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 ultimately is another way to of life. You can achieve what you want in your passions and your vision and the goals that you can achieve anything you want, and you don't have to going through the traditional system of the go to high school, get your high school degree, go to college, get your college degree in a good field, and then getting a 9 to 5, and then retire like when you're 60. I want to prove to like the people around me, saying like there are other ways. We live in an abundance age. We live in a this is like the era of abundance basically. There's so much of everything online. So we live in an age of abundance where there's abundance of everything, of information, of entertainment, of like knowledge. There's just an abundance of everything, and we all live in America, which is the state. I mean, the country of abundance, where there's abundance of everything: food, technology, information, entertainment. Anything you want is within our fingertips. We have a supercomputer. We basically have a supercomputer in our pockets, and we can access the whole world in our own by our fingertips. So I also understand where they're coming from. They're coming from the life of poverty and the life of scarcity, and so they're trying to cushion us so we don't have to go through the same hardships as them. Where that's why I claim BS. Like, I should go through more and harder hardships than you have went through, because I live in a much more comfortable lifestyle. And I know that, like, my parents and my aunts and uncles, we were able to achieve a lot compared to where they came from. They were able to achieve a lot because of the hardships that they went through. And so I want to prove to them that no matter where you are in life, there's still gonna be pain and there's still gonna be hardships, and showing that reaching this goal of 20K per month by doing it on my own at 21, 22 years old, inshallah, I'm gonna be 20, 22 to 23, and showing them like I don't need a nine. I still got my degree. I don't know. No, I'm gonna be doing it before I even finish my college degree. Showing like I'm in school, I'm working a part time job, and I still made 20K per month. Like I'm showing like all this shit is gonna be possible. So that is my what, and that's my why. Well, okay, and then the third reason for my why is my master vision. I have this master vision to be part of Imam Zaman's army when he re I guess reincarnates back into to Earth. No, he doesn't reincarnate when he is not awakened, but like when he shows himself to the world, that and his army descends from heaven. I want to be a part of that army. I want to be part of that revolution. And for those who don't understand, I'm a Muslim. I believe in Islam, and in Islam there says that there's going to be a time on earth where everything is it's basically hell, literal hell on earth, where like it's gonna be constant chaos everywhere. And so what I believe in, what Islam has said, is that there's going to be the 12th Imam is going to reveal himself to the world, saying, I am the final ruler. I am the final Imam of the world, and saying that I have come here to cleanse the world of the hell, basically. And so there's gonna be a and his army is gonna be 313 soldiers. I'm not specifically. I'm assuming from heaven. I'm not fully knowledgeable in this. It's just based off the stories I heard, and from basically stuff that I heard from like scholars, friends, family, and all that stuff. So there's gonna be 313 soldiers, not like soldiers in your traditional sense, but like people who are the soldiers of Imam Zaman alayhi salam, coming descending down from, I'm assuming, from heaven down to earth, and to help cleanse the world of all this evil and all this chaos and all this bad stuff, and making the world tranquil and bliss. So I would love to be part of that army. That's my master vision, is to become of the army that cleanses the world from full evil, to live in the world of complete like tranquility, calm, peaceness. Because even though like we're technically living in an era of peace, there's really technically still there's like no peace. Because there's some people who don't feel peace. There's like a lot of bad things still happening in this world. So I want to be part of that army. And so going back to the whole clarity point, that I explained my what, and I explained my why. So I need to remind myself, why are these actions that I'm going to take, or the actions I am taking as of this moment? Is this part of the part? Is this aligned with the person who is going to make 20K per month for next year? If it's not, then because that's not who I am. I'm not the type of person who doesn't make 20K a month. I'm the type of person who does make 20K a month. I truly do believe that I am going to be the person who will create generational wealth for my family. Nobody else. I truly believe it's going to be me. I'm not sure, like, I know I can easily reach the 100 million mark. I'm not sure if I even reach the billion mark. I don't even know if I want to go to the billion mark because I heard a lot of bad stories about, like, I watched a couple like YouTube videos, like when you get to that certain level, it's a whole new world basically. It's completely different from being a multimillionaire. 'Cause I don't know for that yet, but I know I'm going to be the one that will that will create generational wealth for my family and obviously for generations. So that's just the type of person I am. That's not me right now though. Obviously 'cause I don't have money, but that's going to be me in the future, maybe like 20, 30, 40, 50 years in the future, I'm not sure, but that's going to be me in the future. So I need to constantly remind myself every time I meet going back to the thing resistance. Every time I meet or I feel resistance, I should calmly and rationally think about it, saying, is does this emotion serve me? Does this feeling and emotion serve me? Well, there's no such thing as good or bad emotions. I truly believe that. But like, if I take action based off of this emotion, will that serve me if I take action based off this emotion? Like this morning, for example, I ate some cake. The person who makes 20K per month will not eat cake at that in the morning. Well, maybe he does, but like he will not feel bad about eating that cake. He will just simply eat the cake and be like, okay, I ate some cake. Now it's time to go burn off this cake, which I did. I did 1 hour of cardio of walking on the treadmill. I'm proud of myself for that one at least. I was saying I was gonna do 45 minutes, but I went for the full hour. I'm proud of myself. So being clear in what you want and why do you want that, to being clear being clear on what you want and why you want that, and then separate yourself from the how, because the how will ultimately come to you naturally as long as you know the what and the why. The why is the most important. The what is also important too. They're both very important actually. And then the how will naturally come to you as you slowly become the type of person that is worthy achieving of these things. And so to and so being clear on what you want and why you want these things, you'll slowly this is very slow process. I'm starting to feel this slow process myself. I'm like started like picking out. I'm starting to notice things as your RAS in your brain, your RAS. Just I'm slowly starting noticing things that my brain is picking up on, and then be like, oh, and then constantly reassuring and reaffirming my belief of the person I'm going to become, the type of person who's going to create generational wealth for his family, and the type of person who will become part of the 313. So so being clear and on the what and the why, and constantly and living life realigning yourself to the what and the why, you will slowly become the type of person that that will be that you will slowly become the type of person that becomes that what and slowly gets closer to that why. That your master vision, as in my master vision too. I know that for sure 100%. I'm slowly going to become that person that is worthy of achieving the what, and also achieving and slowly striving towards my why. The how is irrelevant. The how is completely irrelevant. All that is important is the why and the what and the why. So being clear on what exactly you want it, what exactly that you want and why you want it will slowly transform you in order to become the type of person that will achieve those things. So being clear, and also this is also like I've read a few books, I've watched a couple podcasts and videos and stuff where all all these like rich people, multimillionaires and stuff, they say the number one thing is, well, number one is like they say is your mentality, but the another important thing is also clarity. So being clear on what you want and why you want this will slowly change the type of person you are in order to achieve those things. Clarity is important.